Morning, everyone. We'll just get started with our warm-up. So, same drill as always, we're going to start with our crucifix. So onto our backs, and we're going to go for 10 crucifix. So just kicking the leg up and then over to each side. Just take your time as we go through. So 10 in total. Okay, just taking your time through that. Then we're going to go on to stay on your back, and we're going to go into single leg glute bridges. So crossing one of the feet over onto the knee, and then we're going to go 5 each leg. So single leg glute bridges, just pushing all the way through the hip. And when you're ready, swap over. And then onto our fronts, we're going to do our black burns. So that's the one where we're taking our arms down from the front and into that kind of handcuff position behind our back. So 10 of those. And making sure to stay on the same path with the hands. And once you've done 10, hop into your tabletop position. We're going to take 5 happy cat, sad cat. So dipping the belly first and then pushing the spine all the way to the sky. And 5 of those in total. Then once you've done your 5, we're going to go from a plank position to a downward dog position, and we're going to tap our toe on the way back. So starting off in a plank and then moving back into downward dog tap. And we're going to do 10 of those. Just coming all the way back, pushing the tailbone up to the sky when you touch your toes. And then staying in a plank position, we're going to go into 10 shoulder taps. And then just have a little rest there. We're going to go into our Spider-Man position. So back into our plank. I'm warming up the arms. So stepping one of the feet up to the hand and opening up to the side for 10. So 10 Spider-Man. And then after we've done 10 of those, we're going to go into our squat to stand. So squatting all the way down, grabbing onto our toes, straightening the legs, squatting back down and stand up for 5. So grabbing onto the toes at the bottom, straightening the legs as much as you can. I've got one more to go. And then back in our standing position, we're going to go for 5 squat jumps in your own time. So taking a little pause at the bottom before you start. So 5 in your own time. Okay, perfect. So our workout you might have seen already today is 6 times 2-minute rounds. So you have 2 minutes to complete 5 press-ups, 10 crunches, 15 mountain climbers, and that's each leg. So you can count it as 2 toe taps is 1 mountain climber, and then 20 air squats. So the crunches, I'd like you to do them like this today. So legs at a 90-degree angle, and then we're just bringing the elbows up to the knees, nice and controlled. So 5 press-ups, 10 crunches, 15 mountain climbers each leg, and 20 squats, and you have to complete that within 2 minutes, and we're going to do 6 rounds of that. Excuse me, I have my WhatsApp open. Excuse me. There we go. Right. Okay. So 6 rounds of that. Is everyone happy? Everyone ready to go? I don't know why I'm asking because I can't actually see anybody. But we'll just get going. Right. Okay. So starting with 5 press-ups. And I'll let you know when we're going. So we're going to go in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. So right into the crunches after. And then mountain climbers. And air squats. So we have a minute to go. And just under 30 seconds before we go again. So hopefully get a little bit of rest. Ten seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. And then into our mountain climbers. And our air squat. One minute to go. And 30 seconds. Okay, we're going in 10 seconds again. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hopefully by now you've got kind of a good rhythm within the 2 minutes. One minute to go. And 30 seconds before we go again. So we're halfway there. So try and grab a drink if you have enough time to rest. Going again in 20. Whew. In 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Minute to go. Doing well. Hold on. 2 rounds to go after this. And just under 30 seconds before we hit round 5. In 10 seconds. Almost there. Penultimate round in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. One minute to go. Okay, 30 seconds. Going into our last round this morning. Nice and quick, but pretty tough. So good job for holding on. 20 seconds to go. In 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Final round. Take your time with the squats. You have time to finish it off. So a minute gone. Okay, 30 seconds to go. So finish it off if you're still going. If not, grab a drink. Catch your breath. Last 15 seconds if you're still going. And we are done. So take a moment, just catch your breath. You might need to grab a towel. And then we will go into our stretches. So we're just going to start off on our front in a child's pose position. So just your regular child's pose, arms outstretched in front, head down onto the mat, sit back onto your heels. And just take a moment to catch your breath. Slow down the breathing again. And then walk both hands over to the left-hand side. Just getting a nice stretch down our right side, our lat. And then walking the hands over to the right-hand side for that stretch down the left-hand side of the body. And walking the hands back to center, we're going to come up onto all fours. And we're going to take our right leg, step it on the outside of our right hand and drop the left knee down to the floor. So we're in our dragon position. So just really letting that left hip relax. So we're getting a nice stretch into the left hip flexor. Option to have your foot on the inside of your hand if you want it to, your thigh to support your body a bit more. And just holding on for the last couple of seconds in this pose. And then just changing over side, so left foot comes out on the outside of the left hand and drop the back knee, the right knee, onto the floor. You might see a little bit of a difference between the sides. Last couple of seconds in the side. And then tucking the right foot under so we can step it back. And we're just going to move on to our backs. And we're going to take the right leg up straight, grab onto the back of our thigh, and we're just going to take some bends and straighten of that right leg. Just really stretching into that hamstring. And we're going to do that for 10. And once you've done 10 on that side, swap over to the left leg. And then where you are, just taking your right leg up again, nice and straight, and then kicking it over to the left-hand side, just for a nice lying twist. So it's okay if the knee or the leg doesn't touch the ground completely. And then swapping over sides. So taking the left leg up in the air and placing it on the right hand side. Then back to center. We're gonna come onto our stomachs for the last one, which is our seal pose. So onto the belly and then either onto your forearms or arms straight up. We're gonna bend into our back a little bit there. But just do it so it is enough. I don't want any pinching or anything in your spine. Okay, and lower back down to the ground. And that is us for this session. A nice quick one this morning, but I think fairly hard hitting. So thank you for coming along again. And I think we will maybe see you again. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.